just a moment as these two players prepare themselves.
I also just feel like stage-wise, both of them just sort of like counter each other in what they're looking for. If I'm MVD, I'm chilling up on triplats, man, because I get to go through so many different gear-release landings. So I won't be surprised if those were like the instant bans coming from Toast. They're gonna be starting off on Town and City. I feel like honestly, pretty good stage pick. This could work out for the both of them.
Yeah, I mean, MVD has a lot of vertical space to work with, obviously, because Town does have the highest top blast zone in the game.
Yep.
But Toast, he has a lot of horizontal space to work with because he can just carry MVD from side to side with these neutral B combos, these boomerang combos, and so much more. And he's already at 65% and still climbing.
Toast, again, like his combo game, his just ability to cover all of your options, is going to be able to get a fire arrow into the up air, not going to be able to kill quite yet, and that back air was so smart. Just throwing out that active hitbox just kept him safe a little bit longer.
Look at that chase from Toast, knew that MVD was going to roll away, and so just said, all right, I'm going to throw out another down tilt, I don't really care. Fantastically played by him, now has MVD on the ropes for his first stock and going to be looking for a kill confirm, and finds it.
He caught that roll in. MVD has been consistently just rolling in to try and escape all of this projectile pressure, and all that Toast did, he dashed in, was able to get back a little bit, baited that roll, and found that kill. Toast already has an amazing idea of how he wants to be pacing this match. He has a tell.
Listen, Dara, I'd like to retract my former statement. When I said that Younglink wouldn't really be able to control the pace of the match against Snake, I was wrong. Toast is doing this beautifully, is still going to be able to roll out of the up tilt, roll away, and get an F tilt out before F tilt 2 from MVD.
I like that idea to go in with the bomb like that, but now let's see how MVD approaches. Just goes for an immediate double jump into back air. So aggressive, but Toast was definitely just not ready for it. I feel like now MVD is alternating between a lot of dash shields and a lot of full hops in instead of rolling in. Now the question is Toast going to be able to catch onto that?
Right, he is slowly gaining control of this match yet again, but Toast, he's still playing his game. He's still calm, cool, and collected. He's looking for that down tilt, but the grenade pop does save MVD there, and he's almost completely closed this gap between the two of them.
Typically speaking, as soon as you see that down tilt on shield, like Younglings, they see red. Down tilt, spot dodge. But speaking of seeing red, MVD going to be finding that up tilt. Toast going to be quickly getting a stock of his own, and all of a sudden, last wheel on both of them, last stock apiece.
Yeah, this has been fantastically played by both of them, actually. Like, Toast came out of the gate swinging, but MVD very, very slowly snuck his way back into this match, and now he's in control. This is what I was talking about earlier with that tempo change, and Toast is having a hard time dealing with it now that MVD has his sea legs, so to speak, in this matchup.
And this is where it really starts to snowball up against Snake, maybe trying to cover like a tech roll in. I like that idea from MVD, but Toast just going in with such an aggressive get-up attack there. Excellent catch on that jump out of shield. Toast, relax, buddy.
Don't need to go that hard in the paint. Not yet, at least. But gets the down tilt F air. Has MVD up high in the air, but the explosion from the grenade does save and cover his landing, and now 7%. That's all that's separating the two, but I think that's down tilt F, or down throw F tilt rather. And MVD finds game number 1 despite the rough start. Does take control and does win it out.
I feel like it snowballs so much faster going up against Snake than it would up against Younglink. Because as soon as that is a Snake that has 2 grenades on the battlefield and you have 1 sitting in shield, you have to navigate this minefield. You need to have so much situational awareness. Toast was swinging a lot at MVD shield, but he was totally content with sitting there with a grenade in his hand. He knows that you're going to hit it, that it's going to detonate, and then all of a sudden, what should have been Toast's shield pressure became MVD's advantage state. That is the biggest struggle of this. A lot of Youngling play is, how can I safely land on your shield and then cover your next option? And MVD didn't give him that. Right,
like Younglings, one of their biggest things to put pressure on shield, you mentioned, is that down tilt, spot dodge, down tilt, right? And not a lot of characters have a way to deal with it, because most characters, they have to drop shield to hit you. But the secret is that Snake does not need to drop shield in order to hit you. Snake just waits until that grenade pops, and then there's no longer pressure on his shield. So all that MVD has to do is be patient. Not a lot of characters have that at their disposal, and he knows it.
Yeah, as soon as MVD stopped those really aggressive rolls and stopped, getting a little bit too telegraphed with his approaches, he was able to open Toast up. So let's go see how this ops in game number 2 here, going to Kalos. This is an excellent Youngling stage. You're able to catch so many landings. You're able to cover the jump so well because, hey, you got no platforms to hide under.
but it's a really good Snake stage as well, especially on the ledge. So Toast is going to have to be careful because this is probably going to be the most volatile point of the matchup because both characters, they like this stage for very different reasons.
Yep. Tries to go for like a falling failure, but finally finds that down tilt. And look at those grenades at a disadvantage again, just constantly being MVD's best friend.
And there's that up tilt. It's got a high ceiling, so it's not going to be killing anytime soon. But MVD definitely looking to start this up, and never mind, I've been proved wrong. Up tilt kills immediately, catching that rollout.
Toast just taking a second to breathe a little bit, shake his head, and get himself back into the game. The grenade knockback angle actually going to be combining with the fire arrow and sending him a little bit too far out, so Toast was not able to find the forward area.
Drag down bear, up B, up air though from Toast is going to put MVD in a little bit of a sticky situation, trying to land, but he does get onto the platform, does get the grenade detonation, but the dare.
That was so good. He used those bombs as just a way to set up a wall, just saying, hey, I'm going to push you to this platform. He didn't exactly get the forward, which what he was looking for, but then MVD got a little bit too antsy getting back down to the ground. So that option coverage from Toast was immaculate.
Now has MVD stuck on the ledge. This is exactly where Young Link wants, rather, but this is like you said at the beginning, Dara. Snake is one of those characters that can just not care about the ledge trapping at all because he just goes right past it. Now finds the F tilt to regain stage control, looking for the grab on ledge, but does not find it. Gets a bear instead and has control.
Those immediate recoveries are so important against Snake. You do not want him to set anything up, and there it is. MVD has been hitting this all bracket, those F tilt into up tilt mix-ups, just catching people not pressing, just catching people air dodging, and catching people pressing something that they really should not be. You have to stay on your toes up against MVD.
And it's a huge mix-up too, because a lot of the time when you get hit by that F tilt 1, you're obviously expecting F tilt 2, so you're trying to DI in so you don't die, and then as a result of that DI in, you get hit by the up tilt, and you're also not DIing correctly for that up tilt, so you end up dying way earlier than you would otherwise.
Look at MVD's movement. He's picking up grenade and then using the walk back, still in that neutral B animation to constantly get like shielding when you're facing backwards to your opponent. As a result, Toast is really unsure of the timing and like how to punish these approaches.
Right, and the reason he's unsure of the timing is just because of the constant mix-up. He does kill with Nair there. I think that was a little bit of unfortunate DI on the part of MVD. And honestly, we're not too separate here in terms of percents. This is still a very doable game for Toast, but he's got to find a way back onto the stage past all of this first.
That double jump weight was so important. MVD was so ready to anti-air. Is that C4 going to be able to kill? Yes, it is, as MVD does take the set over Toast. Oh my goodness, I think he played beautifully. Game 1, it took a little bit of time for him just to be able to figure out this matchup, but then he figured out how to turtle, how to be able to pull out those grenades, how to walk backwards with those grenades, and as a result, Toast was not able to shield pressure, Toast was not able to get a lot of hits, Toast was not able to get a lot of grabs, and MVD just sort of nullified a lot of his options.
Right, Game 2 was a masterclass of how to play that matchup and a masterclass of how to play Snake on Kalos. Like I said, it's one of his favorite stages, at least in this rule set. Did a really good job of just completely controlling and holding down center stage, was not giving Toast many opportunities